What up, everyone? Today, I'm gonna give you a quick, tactical, step-by-step guide to optimizing your Instagram profile. Okay, so a lot of what I share today will apply for Facebook as well, but mainly focus on Instagram. And this is gonna be a system to optimize for more profile views, so more attention, more traffic, more follows, and more people who follow you to get them to take an action, whether that be to DM you, to apply for your coaching, or whatever, right? So at this point, we've helped thousands of health and fitness coaches grow their business using social media as well as paid advertising. But everything kind of starts with social media, because even when we run ads, you need to have your profile optimized for the traffic that's coming from those ads. So everything I'm going to share with you is proven. We've tested it. And a lot of this, to be honest, I learned from, I got to give credit where credit's due, people like Brock Johnson, other organic creators, Amy Porterfield, people who study this. And we've taken some of these different models and kind of synthesized it and made it more applicable to be specific to health and fitness coaches. Now, before we jump in, you might notice, if you're watching this on YouTube, I don't have a shirt on. Why is that? Well, our AC is not working and I'm hot. But also it's kind of funny because I was going to say the whole key to optimizing your Instagram bio is not wearing a shirt. So it's like, just be more naked boy. So naked boy is actually what my 2-year-old son, Jack, says. Anytime I don't have a shirt, he's like, hey, dad, you naked boy? Like, nah, yeah, I'm naked boy. And then when I say it to him, he'll be like, no, I got shirt on. I'm not naked boy. Pretty funny. Anyways, I digress. Let's get into the actual meat and potatoes so you guys can stop listening to me ramble. So why is it important to optimize your bio? Well, for 3 reasons mainly. A, it's your first impression. So somebody sees a post, sees a comment, sees you in their notifications, whatever, and they visit your profile, you have 2 to 3 seconds to really capture their attention and to try to get them to take some next step. So ultimately, this system is going to result in more of the right people choosing to follow you. It'll help you get more inbound DMs for coaching. It'll even help you get more networking opportunities, man. Like, it could even help you land your husband or wife, right? Think about it. Like, if you can display who you are quickly with your profile, your next flame or your next partner in crime or whatever might end up, you might end up finding them on Instagram. Actually, Erin and I, in a roundabout way, did meet on Instagram. It was actually technically through Tinder, and funny side story, I actually was trying to get with her sister at the time, not knowing that they were sisters. So that was a very embarrassing moment. I'll tell that story another day. So let's jump in. So step 1, what you want to do, the ABCs of profile optimization. Took that from Brock Johnson. But basically starts with A, attention grabbing profile picture that shows your face. Ideally, you're smiling. Colored backgrounds are really trendy right now. So those watching on YouTube, I'll show you an example here of our client, Eric Bach. But, maybe even a cute family photo of you that with your family, something that might relate to your ICA. And if you are in good shape, show that off. Like the example I share here with Eric, he's shredded here, right? And as a fitness coach, I don't make the rules, but you're going to have more success if you're in shape, right? Take that for what you will. Now, don't get me wrong. You might have an offer that's a little bit more centered around like body positivity and whatnot. Sure, that can work, whatever your positioning is. But if you're helping people lose weight and get in shape and you're not in shape, it's not going to help, right? And that's sometimes the first thing that people notice, right? Think if you were trying to sell like high performance race car parts, but you drove like a 1993 Toyota Camry. It'd be kind of weird. So show your face, smiling, show your body off if you have it. If you don't have the body, maybe just stick to your face. So number 2, ABCs, we're on to B, a bio, big promise, or otherwise known as like a help statement. Ultimately, it's just a condensed version of your refined marketing statement. Now, if you don't know what that is, scroll back to some of our later episodes. We break that down in many different episodes, but essentially it's just a clear statement that says who you help, what you help with, and how you help. So I'll show an example here from our client, Jeff, who, he has, I'm a dad, helping busy moms become their strongest and most confident selves with my Fit Mom protocol. Okay. Or Lacey Iskra, our other success coach, is an example. We've helped thousands of women get to the root cause of their symptoms to lose fat and increase their energy. Okay. Or Lindsay here, our other client, she says helping women 40 plus shed pounds and balance hormones, yada, yada, right? So it's real simple. It's real clear. So that way, if somebody who relates to that comes to your profile, they're so much more likely to be like, well, I'm gonna give this person a follow because that's me. That's gonna help me. I see value here. Let's keep rolling. That part specifically, not only will it help to build more trust with strangers, it's also gonna help you stand out when people are looking at their notifications. So what I mean is, if you post, sometimes that shows up in notifications. If you're engaging on a thread or whatever, where you comment on somebody's post, you're showing up in their notifications. And when you show up, you're gonna stick out like an orange thumb. I say orange thumb because I wanna show you this example of Brock here, how he has the orange background. It causes you to stand out, especially if you're shredded or whatever. Be unique, be different, stand out. You can see the examples of the other profile pictures. That tells me those are just consumers, right? You wanna have something that stands out that says there's a lot of value to be had here. I'd also recommend verifying your profile. It helps, it'll protect your account. You get the blue check mark, it's $15 a month, it's worth it. So step 2, okay, now that we've gotten people to click our profile, we need to make sure that ideally they hit the follow button. So this is also just gonna make sure that you get the right followers who are interested in what you do, following you, right? Instead of a bunch of like, for example, maybe thirsty thirsty dudes who just want to flood your DMs like, hey, what up, girl? You're a 10 out of 11 or 11 out of 10. I actually said that to Erin when I hit on her. But anyways, it'll avoid guys just wanting to send you dick pics and actually get you qualified leads to your profile. So step 3, now we've gotten a follow from our ideal client. We now need to add some credibility. For example, if you look at my profile here, I show how I co-founded and sold one of the top health coaching companies in the industry, immediate credibility. We sold T4E Systems, which is now Fit, Love, and Health. Plus, I share how we've helped 3,000 online fitness coaches in their business, and I link our brand pages there. So again, it's just a way to add credibility, right? You could say things like 50 pounds down. Maybe you've had a big weight loss accomplishment, or as seen on Fox, or top trainer for moms, etc. If you don't have anything right now for that part, don't worry, just skip it. It's not a big deal. Cool. Step 4, add a call to action button. This is important because 2 to 4% of people who come to your profile, they're actively looking for a coach. They're ready to buy now. They're in a buyer state. So we need to make it easy for them to reach out to you. So I would have 2 CTAs in your profile. One direct, meaning DM me keyword for more info. That could be ready, fat loss, metabolism, whatever. And then I would have an indirect CTA that ideally goes to a lead magnet or some kind of free value, maybe to your podcast, your YouTube, or a checklist, just some type of like freebie. So that way you can also capitalize on the people who are just curious, not ready to buy, but like, let's get some value in their hands. Maybe it's to your Facebook group, whatever. Example here from our client, Vanessa, you can see she has DM me interested along with a link to a lead magnet. So finally, step 5, SEO optimization, which stands for search engine optimization. Not many people know this, but Instagram is a search engine. Okay. So people, I didn't think a lot of people did this, but apparently they do. They search on Instagram for reels or content or whatever, and they're going to be using keywords that ideally you have in your profile. So for example, if we look up top fitness or nutrition related keywords on Google, what you see are things like fat loss, belly fat, tone, metabolism, etc. So we can assume that if people are searching those things on Google, they're probably searching those keywords on Instagram as well. So I would try to include some of those things, right? For example, Elise here has perimenopause fitness and nutrition coach by her name. You might have fat loss coach or belly fat destroyer, belly fat expert coach or something like that, right? You just include some of that so it shows up in the search. It could be metabolism healing expert, whatever. That's it. So bonus step. So as I mentioned, you have 2 to 4% of people who are ready to buy now. And at the end of the day, like 55% of people are just not ready. They're not looking, they're not problem aware, they're not looking to solve their problem, or maybe they don't have a problem. Where 40% of people are curious, okay? They're poised to begin. So that's where I would have 3 pinned posts on your profile. So you can capitalize on that curious crowd and get them to know you better quickly. So the first pinned post, what I mean by pinned post is you just make a post and then you click on the post and you can put pin to profile. You can pin 3. The first one would be like your story, why you became a coach. The second one might be details about your program. Not going over deliverables. I want you to think, what makes your program unique? Old way versus new way. Big mistake most avatar make when trying to get this result is blank, blank, blank. Here's the reason it's a mistake. Instead, with our method, here's what we do different and how that's going to benefit you and benefit you. And then post number 3 would be just some case studies and transformation. So I'm going to show you, for those watching visually, a little example here from our friend and client, James. You can check him out at JamesManley_. Actually, let me just give you the other examples. If you want to see the SEO optimization example, that's Elise. It's at Functionally Fit with Elise on Instagram. And then you can look at Vanessa for her CTAs, Vanessa G Fitness on Instagram. Then you can check out Jeff Steinberg _SMT for The Big Promise. You can look at Eric Bach, which is Bach Performance, BACH, for profile picture examples. Okay. So you can look all those people up. You can also look me up, Jordan Duggar _. I'll be honest, I don't have a really good Big Promise in my profile. I've been meaning to fix that for a while now. But the reality is most of our leads come from ads and we have funnels and stuff like that. But either way, I should fix that. So that's it, guys. And listen, I wasn't going to do this, but we actually have 2 trainings inside of our client community. They're both 5 minutes long. They cover more in detail Instagram bio optimization and Facebook profile optimization. So if you want those, I'll send you the videos. All you got to do is shoot me a DM on Instagram and just say bio or, hey, would love the bio from your episode or whatever. So DM me on Instagram. My handle is Jordan Duggar _. I'll send you both those videos. No strings attached. Just want to help you because if I can help you, you might want to work with this one day. At the very least, more people will get helped. And the reality is, guys, we have a really big problem in the US right now with the health and obesity crisis. That's why my mission is to help make a dent in that through helping you guys. All right. So if I can help you for free, you help more people, we start to reverse some of this catastrophic statistics that we're hearing about. I'll sleep good at night. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys found this useful and I'll see you in the next one.